Welcome back to Coin Treasure Hunt, the channel where we explore the fascinating world of coins, their hidden stories, their real values, and the secrets that might be sitting right in your pocket change. If you love discovering rare coins, learning about their history, and understanding how even a single penny can turn into a small fortune, then this is the perfect place for you. Make sure you subscribe to Coin Treasure Hunt and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest episodes where we reveal the treasures hiding in everyday coins. Today we are talking about a small but remarkable piece of American coinage, the 1996 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Penny. You may have handled thousands of these coins without ever realizing that some of them can be worth far more than 1 cent. In this video we will cover the full story of the 1996 penny, including its history, design details, composition, minting figures, and most importantly how to identify the rare and valuable versions that collectors are hunting for. Let's begin with the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This was a major moment in U.S. coinage because it marked the very first time a real historical figure appeared on a U.S. coin. The designer Victor David Brenner created the portrait of Lincoln that still appears on the penny more than a century later. The coin became an instant success because of Lincoln's enduring legacy as a symbol of honesty, leadership, and unity. From 1909 to 1958, the reverse of the coin displayed 2 wheat ears around the words 1 cent, giving rise to the term wheat penny. Then in 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design was changed to show the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, remained on the penny until 2008, and the 1996 1-cent coin is part of this long-running Lincoln Memorial series. Now let's take a closer look at the design of the 1996 penny. On the obverse or front side of the coin is the famous right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head appear the words "In God We Trust." To the left is the word liberty, and to the right is the date 1996. Beneath the date you may notice a small mint mark which tells you where the coin was made. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America across the top, 1 cent at the bottom, and E pluribus unum above the memorial, which means out of many one. In 1996 the penny was struck at 3 U.S. mints. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark. The Denver Mint produced coins with a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint struck special proof coins with an S mint mark for collectors. The composition of the 1996 1-cent coin is copper-plated zinc. Since 1982, pennies have been made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper instead of the earlier solid bronze composition. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, has a diameter of 19 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. Now let's talk about how many were made. The 1996 penny had a very large mintage. The Philadelphia Mint struck about 6.6 billion coins, the Denver Mint produced roughly 6.5 billion, and the San Francisco Mint made around 2.5 million proof coins. That adds up to more than 13 billion 1-cent coins minted in 1996. With numbers like that, it's no surprise that these pennies are common in circulation today, but there are still special examples that can be worth a lot of money. Let's start with the basic values. A circulated 1996 penny is worth 1 cent, but uncirculated examples in pristine condition can be worth far more. A 1996 penny from Philadelphia graded mint state 65 red sells for around $5 to $10. In mint state 67 red the value can jump to $50 to $150, and the rarest examples in mint state 68 red have sold for over $400 at auction. The 1996 D penny from Denver follows a similar pattern. A mint state 65 red example can be worth $5 to $10, while mint state 67 red coins can bring $75 to $200. The highest graded 1996 D pennies in mint state 68 red have sold for $500 or more depending on eye appeal and rarity. The 1996 S proof penny from San Francisco is another collectible piece. Proof coins are struck using specially polished dies and planchets to produce mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. A 1996 S-proof penny in PR69 deep cameo condition is worth about $15 to $25, while a perfect PR70 deep cameo example can bring $75 to $150 or more depending on collector demand. Now let's move on to the part that really excites collectors: minting errors and varieties. These are the coins that can turn a simple penny into a valuable treasure point. One of the most valuable types of mint errors on 1996 pennies is the double die variety. A double die happens when the coin die used to strike the design is improperly aligned during production. This creates a doubling effect on parts of the coin, such as the letters in Liberty, or In God We Trust, or the numbers in the date. These double die errors can be worth anywhere from $50 to over $500 depending on how strong the doubling is and the condition of the coin. Another type of valuable error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank is not properly centered during the minting process. The more off-center the design and the more of the date you can still see, the more valuable the coin. Off-center 1996 pennies can be worth $100 to $500 or more. There are also die crack and die chip errors, where small breaks in the minting die cause raised lines or blobs of metal to appear on the coin. These are sometimes called cuds or extra metal errors. Depending on how dramatic they are, these coins can sell for $10 to $50. A particularly interesting type of error is the missing copper plating error. Because modern pennies are made of zinc with a copper coating, sometimes the plating process goes wrong, leaving parts of the coin silver colored. These plating errors can be worth between $25 and $150 depending on their appearance. And in very rare cases, a 1996 penny can be struck on the wrong planchet, such as a dime or foreign coin blank. These wrong planchet errors are extremely collectible and can sell for $1,000 or even more depending on the coin. Now let's place the 1996 penny in its historical context. The mid-1990s was a time of technological progress and economic growth in the United States. Personal computers and the internet were beginning to